Okay, now let's talk about images. So I will remove all of the tag I already added, all of them, and let's keep only body section. And here let's create the image tag. Image tag will be created by open tag img, and this is a void tag, which means it don't have a closing tag. So now we can pass two attributes. First one is src. src is the location of the image. So let's save this. Okay, now I will go to files. On files I have this images folder inside our project html folder. If we check on here, you can see here our images set. So to access this images folder from our test.html, we can say /images and / then we can say the image name. In this case I will make it Nissan GTR.jpg, and I will save it. When I save it, here I can see the image, and I will make this tag like this so it is easy to understand. And also we can add the alt tag, alt tag. So this alt or alternative text is for understand the context of the image. So in this case we have Nissan GTR, and on here if I just say Nissan GTR and save it, this is a bad way to add alt text. We have to describe our image in the alternative text, because screen readers will read this out loud. So think if blind person check your website and the screen reader will read this alt text, so the blind person can understand what inside the image. And also AI bots crawls our site and it will tell the context of the image, and also search engine like Google will index this text. So we have to describe the image here. So I will say black Nissan GTR on highway, drive fast. So here we describe it, and think if our file missing on this file path, let's change this file path like removing one word, and here we have the alternative text. So this src or resources is the path to the file, and then the alternative text is for the describe the image. And also we have another attribute which is loading, and let's make it lazy, which means this attribute will tell the browser do not download this image until the user actually scroll down to it. So this make your website load instantly. So think if you have 500 photos on this page, so if all 500 images load at once, it will not load your website. So if we have this lazy loading attribute, it will only load the images that on the screen, and when we scroll down, the rest of images will automatically load. So let's do some text. Here I will create a h1 tag, and this h1 tag will be day of my dog, and here I will just create a img tag, and it should include src resources path, and here I will say images / dog play.jpg, and alternative text for now let's keep it empty, and loading will be lazy, and close the img tag, and here is the image, and let's add the alt tag. So here the alt tag will be golden retriever running on the park and chasing a ball in a sunny day. So don't make it too big, just only add the text that describe the image. And again let's create the second image, img src, and maybe images / rest.jpg. All text will be, let's keep it empty for now, and loading will be lazy, and close the image tag like this. Okay, now here we can say on all text golden retriever rest inside the house on carpet like this. Okay, now we added the two images, and here if we want we can add h2 like morning, and here let's add h2 like to tag like noon. Let's add like this. And also we can add image src as live image that host on internet. To find online image I will go to pixum.photos, and here I will go down, then here I will click on this. You can find a list of all the images, and here we have image list. Let's pick one. Let's pick something like this, and I will copy the URL, and here let's create new img tag, and this time the src will be this image that we get from the Pixum. So here we have the image, and also here we can add width to our image. Let's make it 450, and it will change the size of the image, but we can change the width of the image by CSS, so we don't need to do it, but feel free to do it and change the image sizes. Most images are grids of colored pixels. If you zoom in, they get blurry. So we have SVG. SVG stands for Scalable Vector Graphics. They aren't pixels, they are math. They are instructions like draw a circle here or draw a line here. Because it's math, you can scale it to the size of a billboard and it will stay perfectly crisp. So let's create a SVG file. I will remove the body content here, and here I will create SVG and open SVG tag, close SVG tag, and here I will make width as the width attribute will be 100, and the height attribute will be also 100, and let's create a circle. So I create circle, and the circle has CX. This attribute will be 50, CX will be 50, and also CY. CX means circle X position and the circle Y position. The Y position will be also 50, and we have R, and R will be 40. Then also we can add fill, and let's make fill as red. Okay, it's a void tag, and now if we check it, here we have SVG file. So this is HTML, and if we want to change the fill color, let's make it like yellow, and the fill color will be changed. So we use SVGs for icons, logos, and simple illustrations. And now you may think, how can I remember those code and how can I generate SVGs as I want? It's simple, we can use AI to do it. Okay, here I am at ChatGPT. I even didn't log into it. Here I will just say generate HTML code for heart SVG file. Let's see. Okay, here we can just copy this SVG and paste it here, and if we go here, we have the heart, and here we can change the fill color to red like this, and we can give more instructions to the AI and generate it. I will say give me it in simple HTML, and here if we check it, here we got the small version, and let's say I need smile face. Okay, this is the way to do it. Play with it and try to create few different designs.